People say Vaughn be making these videos because she thinks she know more than everybody else. Vaughn be making these videos so she can get likes and stuff like that. But as you can see, I removed a lot of people from my friends. It's growing time. It's forward moving. And if you want to grow a strong root, you have to remove all the weeds from around it. So my thing and my videos are not for likes, as I have said before. It's for those to come. Because we are living in the new Meduneta time. And everything is recorded, as you can see. So, because I don't like shame, I voice my opinion and I state my case. I make my own writings on the wall. And His Majesty says, where you see injustice, speak on it. People say, why you care? Don't care about nobody else. Just worry about yourself. If you drinking from the same water what everybody else drinking from, because you in one space, and one part of the people start to shit in the water, you ain't gonna care about where you drinking from. You gonna care about them. You just gonna care about yourself and just keep drinking the shitty water. Come on. Hello? Let's be real. People say, Vaughn, you always talk about black folk. What about the white folk? Well, everybody talking about the white folks. Everybody pointing the finger. Why should I do it? One thing I learned, sometimes you'll notice when something happens, people don't like to take blame or credit for their part. They love to point that finger. Because he and because of this, see, black folks done got stuck in a because stage. Because they did this, we are like this. Because we know because, why don't we stop and rearrange? John Henry Clark said something. He said, you don't have to do anything to the European. They've already done it to themselves. Just as we done our shit to ourselves, they done their shit to themselves. And just like we got some awakened ones, they got some awakened ones. But we say we the first people. We the root. So why shouldn't I talk to the parent? Especially since I'm one of them. Let's be real. If we the first people and we gave life to everything that is here, it has been proven. When a child is out of order, who do you talk to? The child? His brother? Or you go to the parents? And you check the parents. Let's be real. Happy New Year. Europeans have created a system that they have caught themselves in. See, you hear all over the internet, all over the TV, white privilege, white privilege. Now you got homosexual people relating their struggle to the black struggle. What does that have to do with what she talking about? See, I don't talk one way. Some people talk sideways, straightforward. I talk around. Because the circle of life is around. The lands that you live on is round. Even the time that they have you on is set in a circle. They associate themselves with the struggle of black people because they just want to be accepted and so do we. If what you're doing is right, if you are comfortable in thyself, why do you care if someone accepts you or not? Just keep doing you, because you know one day you're going to make it. And when you make it off your own sweat and your own lessons learned in life, when you reach there, you don't have to thank nobody for nothing. So, we worry about the white privilege, what I'm talking about. White privilege, white privilege. What has the privilege done for them? Think about that now. They have created a system that lets their youth know that they can pretty much get away with anything. They thought that if they provided their youth, their seed, with total control, that they would keep it. But we always knew spare the rod and spoil the child. You go into all of these white privileges homes. See, they studied us. We ain't studying them. All of them having problems. Every last one. Their children are murdering them for money. Husbands are marrying wives. Wives are marrying husbands just to insure them and kill them. Even their children. Pedophilia is rampant in their house. We have those problems too. But it's not at a high rate like it is with theirs. See, we thought we were the only ones suffering. They pushed crack in our neighborhood. Whole time they was pushing prescriptions in theirs. I met a woman. She was about 60 years old. She said she knew she was nothing. She knew all of the prescription pills and measurements and what can do what. And if you mix this with that, she said she learned it from her grandmother. Because inbreed runs in their bloodline so thickly. Medication was always pushed towards them. Even the ones who don't show signs. It's in their bloodline. So you're going to get mad with the ones who inherited the problem? Didn't we inherit our problems? Just as we inherited our ancestors. Ancestors. Yeah. Problems and goodness. All of their strengths and their talent. If we inherited all of that genetically, what about everything else? So what about them? They're not human too? Because somebody hasn't gone through what you've gone through, does that make their pain any less than yours? Man, we need to grow up. We need to stop trying to point the finger somewhere else and look in that mirror and turn it on yourself. If you want change, you'll create change. You won't talk about it. You'll make efforts towards it. You wouldn't try to profit from it. But everybody want to be famous. They tell you to put down your pride, that pride is a sin. Now women are walking around naked. And man is doing some of the most abominable sins you can ever imagine. So when our ancestors wrote it on the walls, what they call hieroglyphics, but it's the Medunetta, they was talking about, if it keeps going this way, if we keep doing this, it's going to reach a time where dragons going to come, three-headed serpents, because they saw it in a vision. Remember, they didn't talk as we talked. You have three-headed dragons walking around here. People that can go in and murder 570 people one time. A man or woman that can murder their mother or their father or their children. One woman murdered all 8 of her kids. One woman put her baby in a microwave. You have grown men sitting around watching a baby male dance and take off their clothes before they have sex with the baby. What dragon are you looking for? I say, Cushites, remember the message we left for ourselves in this time. Pick up your mind and get in order and stop playing the blame game and look in that mirror and say, I'm done. I shall be famous in Zion. I shall join the stars and go to the rest with my ancestors and send strength to the ones who still in the test, hoping that they find their way home. Because each time the tests get harder, everything changes. Y'all better make sure y'all evolve the right way and don't go backwards. Since they say we come from monkeys and everything goes in a circle, what you waiting for your monkey days? I don't know. Shit. You know, Rastafari. I'm crazy. Don't listen to me. I'm just crazy. I don't know what I'm talking about. Non, toi.